Good morning. So nice to have you joining us today on 3+You. We hope, as always, that your day is off to a good start. Ours is because Richmond Blackwell is here to open the show with me. He, of course, is with Blackwell Automotive. And this morning, he has his second hat on because now he is with Blackwell Rental Cars. Really, you're calling it Chattanooga Rental Cars, but good to see you.
Hi, good to see you. Thanks for having me again.
I'm going to tell a story on you because I told Richmond when he came in the studio this morning, I had a conversation with somebody, a friend, who did not know that I talk to Richmond on a regular basis. And we were talking about business and how to have a good one and how to make people want to come back. That was the conversation. And this friend of mine said, I'll tell you who's got it down pat. It's Blackwell Automotive. And off he went on the customer service you provide, but the way the waiting area feels and the artwork that you have on the walls.
Well, thank you. We try to have a little bit of something for everybody there, so hopefully everyone feels at home and they find some little niche that we do that helps them to feel welcome.
The longer you live in life, I think the more you get a kick out of taking what you naturally are and enjoy and sharing it with other people. That's kind of what you've done at Blackwell. So you've got the area comfortable for people when they're getting their car serviced and that type of thing. They know they can trust you though, Richmond. So you've taken that now to another level with these rental cars.
Yeah, we saw the need for rental cars because the last few years, a lot of the major chains have run out of cars to rent. So we thought, well, we're in the automotive business, so we can find some Lexus and Toyotas, which is what we specialize in, and offer them for rent. And not just for our customers, but for anybody that may have a car in a body shop or just need a car for whatever the reason.
I know you're in business. We all understand what that means, but you seem to really work hard to be fair in what you do. So part of the thing with renting a car is if you can find one, sometimes you're paying through the nose. You've tried to be mindful of that too.
Yeah, we tried. We've got some cars that are a little bit older, and we've fixed them up, made sure everything's good with them. And the one on the screen right now is the Lexus ES350, and we have some of those, and it's a full-size sedan, but for the same price that you might be getting just a tiny little car at one of the major chain rental car places, you can be in one that's nice and a good size and that's comfortable, that rides good, that's quiet, and enjoy your rental instead of being squeezed in a smaller car.
Yeah, because that does happen so often, or just because they're kind of bare bones sometimes on those rental cars. To have the luxury here is nice.
Yeah, and what we're trying to do too, a lot of places will overbook so that if somebody cancels, they always have somebody in a car. We're trying to just rent the ones that we have available, and we keep one or two for a backup just in case, whatever happens, if one is in an accident, so
that's
that
great.
We'll have one to put somebody in.
You mentioned the accident, and we'll kind of scroll through because you've got the sedan, you have SUVs, and you have a minivan, Toyota minivans. But on the accident thing, nobody wants to think about that happening, but you try to keep the customer price low that way too because you let them take out their own insurance. You don't provide that.
Yeah,
is that right?
yeah, we try not to have any add-ons, so the price that you see is the price per day and then plus whatever the taxes are. And then to rent a car, you'll need a credit card and then proof of insurance, and you have to be over 25. But it's pretty much as simple as that. You
have the website, which we'll share with people, but as in all things, you cannot beat an actual conversation. So you said it's a bit more reliable when they call you. Why?
It is. On the website, of course, you're dependent on the technology, and you may be wanting to pick it up or return it at a time that says we're closed, but we may be there, a little bit later or a little bit earlier in the day.
Right.
So, and two, it may say the car's unavailable because someone's turning it in really close to the time that you want it.
Right.
And so if you call, we may be able to set something up, or there may be a car available that's not showing available on the website.
I would bet this is going to be such a great idea for people because the Chattanooga airport is growing and growing, and it's so much easier now to get great flights in and out of here. But how nice if you're going to be in town for a while to have this as a rental car option.
It is, and we're right in the middle of town over at Eastgate, so we're 10 minutes or less from the airport and 15 minutes from downtown. So
I can't have you here and not talk the last minute about the automotive side of things too, because for my friend who mentioned enjoying coming to get his car serviced, which is for most people not a fun thing to think about, you do specialize in the Lexus and Toyota.
We do, and then we do specialize in Lexus and Toyota. We're working on some Nissans and Infinitis now, but for us, it's not about the car; it's about the person. So, and meeting the person's need, and that's why we try to make everything comfortable there. Because if you take care of the person, the car is the secondary issue. It's they need reliable transportation, or they need to get something fixed on a budget, or maybe they're not on a budget, but time is critical. So whatever part you can get the fastest is the one they want. But it's understanding that need and trying to meet that need.
I think you're too good to believe, Richmond.
No, ask around.
So you can find him at Blackwell Automotive, but ChattanoogaRentalCars.com is the website to remember if you're looking to do the rental car, a Lexus or a Toyota. The phone number, though, which is the more reliable way, is 423-654-7590. Good luck to you, Richmond. Thank you so
for
much.
having me again.